This model did something shocking with her legs. German model Theresia Fischer revealed to her followers that she lengthened her legs by 14 centimeters and now stands at 6 feet tall. But what really catches attention is the reason she did it. It turns out that Fischer was married to a man with very peculiar tastes. The guy was simply obsessed with tall women. Because of that, he did everything to convince Theresia to undergo leg lengthening surgery. He wanted her to have the surgery so badly that he started manipulating the model and playing with her emotions. Gradually, he made the model feel so bad about her own body that she ended up agreeing to the surgery. The next few months would be the toughest of her life. During the surgery, doctors had to break her legs in an extremely painful procedure to insert metal pins that would make her legs longer. But Theresia was so blinded by love that she agreed to undergo the procedure anyway. After that, she would still have to deal with the pain that would accompany her for months. And to make matters worse, this whole process is very slow. She could only increase by 1 millimeter per day, and on top of that, she would have to spend months in a wheelchair. But all that effort paid off, and after a few months, the model, who was 5'7", was 8.5 centimeters taller. Even after the surgery, her husband still wanted her to be taller. Everything the man said kept pounding in her mind, and after a while, the pressure was so great that it led her to make a drastic choice that nearly ended her life. She decided to undergo a second surgery. The problem is that operations of this type always have great risks and can result in severe complications. And since this would be her second surgery, all the risks would be even higher. Unfortunately, luck was not on Theresia's side, and the worst happened. Theresia nearly lost her life when a complication in the surgery caused her to get an infection. This made her feel unbearable pain, and if things didn't improve, she still risked losing her leg. But by a miracle, Theresia managed to recover and gained another 5.5 centimeters in height. This news she shared with great joy on her Instagram. But the story doesn't end there, because the model ended up making headlines after her husband did something shocking. He ended up abandoning Theresia, leaving the model alone with all the costs of surgeries and physical therapy. To give you an idea, the model will have to spend around $200,000, all with surgeries, medication, and physical therapy. It's no wonder that in an interview with a German newspaper, Theresia declared she regretted her choice.
I'm ashamed because I consented to an operation that should never have happened.
Additionally, the model used her Instagram to explain what truly motivated her to undergo these surgeries. According to her now ex-husband constantly made negative comments about her body and legs, saying he didn't like her because she was short. Her height was never a problem for her, but her husband always preferred taller women and thus pressured her into undergoing the procedure. The issue is that this discourse is completely contrary to what the model herself adopted shortly after the surgeries.
Now I feel happy and content with my legs.